I seen a turtle shell with this top broken off, and they like big turtles and several dead turtles around here. Here's a weird spot here, but look at this interruption. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe the lawnmower. Looks like a piece of paper. Maybe somebody was here or something, just messed around, and maybe they're fishing out of the pond. This is the it always changes. I can see stuff right there. I can see a big tall leaner leaning over here. There's paper all around this thing. It's a little weird. Huh. There's another pretty big log, and like I said, the maintenance does a really good job here. They're actually all over the place. A couple storms did blow, and I want to see what they made over here. Just kind of looks unusual, doesn't it? Like a blocking them out. Look at this, right in between there. Each side. I don't know if you see that or not. Look, one in each side through. Let's go ahead and check it out. The nest is right back over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them some fig Newtons that I have. Then what I just want to do a test to see when I go walk out here in the back trail, that when I come back. Look at this. This is stuck in the ground right here. What did I tell you? That's stuck in the ground. Huh. Look at that. Stuck in the ground with another stick next to it stuck in the ground. That was not there before because they mowed this grass, so that was stuck in up. This thing right here was stuck up in there. Huh. What did I tell you? Right back in here. So over there is a little nest. I see a big X. I'm gonna go show you this big X. I'm gonna leave the figs on the X. What I'm talking about is this log sticking out of the water here. See this log? There's another log that's been thrown in there with a couple of these. I promise you the park maintenance did not do this. And it seems like they're blocking it off. I kind of get mad. That's a huge log that's been thrown in there. And this is protruding out. See if there's anything unusual about it. Kind of looks like it. But this right here looks like a little star formation, and again it's kind of dead underneath it. You see that? Kind of weird. Yeah, it's kind of crisscrossed over and back. Yeah, right down here. See that? That's connected up and under, and this is a different branch. And they're like making this little nest star thing, like block almost around here. I'm going to show you this big X right here. I'm going to place these in, and I'm going to take you guys to one of the most epic spots. The nest is right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at both. I'm going to show it to you. Follow your roots. There's probably something in there right now, so better be real careful. Look at the X right here. See it? And this is where I'm going to place my gifting, right in this log. Look at that. It's all beaten down in there, big time. I think I can see it actually from here. I don't know what they do with this water. Oh, check this out. The matrix has started. Look at the line through the sun. I just walked up and down this trail. They built the mountain bike trail over here. I'm going to. I have sightings, and there's this huge structure sitting here. Look at that bender right here. These things all broke, but what's intriguing me is, you know, they're starting to get pissed off that they built this mountain bike trail. What are the chances of this tree falling and just leaning right up on top of directly on that one, making this perfect leaner? But with this bender, look at this. It's been behind the tree, going down, and look, it's weighted underneath the log. Now I know it makes it look like that log over here fell all the way over here and caught the top of this tree that's about almost 10 feet between here, and then bent it and caught it and placed it back underneath there. I don't think so. Look at this. See how it's all beaten down? I see a lot of stuff beaten down. I know people have been walking around here. There's a bird. There's my bird right up there. It's ready to follow me. Hello! Hear him? That's a, I don't know if you can see it. I can try to get up to him. It's an owl. It's a nice owl. Hopefully you don't fly away. Let's see if I can get up to him. There he goes. There he is again. Hear him? Alright, anyways, right here. Sorry. See? And just watch the geometry of this thing. It's like barely hung on this little branch. This thing has no place at all. It did not break from this pine that has no limbs on it at all. The wind did not flip it up. So they're starting to show some aggression, which I knew, which I told myself to leave them alone from all this. Look at this stick placed up here. This whole forest is covered in stuff like this. You hear them? Here they go. Alrighty, the birds. I got a bird special. I'm gonna tell you about my bird experiences. Here they go. They're all over. All of a sudden, I walk out here. They know I'm here. That's what I wanted. I gifted them. I'm gonna gift them again because I love them. Just because it's a special place to me. I don't do gifting, but in a place like this, I do. I'm gonna try it out after years. Hear them? Go! It's right off the highway. It's right across over here. I'm gonna sit and chill, and then I'm gonna check out the rest of what we got going on here in a minute. Here, the birds. I mean, it's unusual. They usually have. Oh man, I have gotten responses from birds like crazy, and that is just one. That means that they know that I'm here because I've been here before and I've seen them here before. They know who I am. That's been like a year. But I waited till they built this trail. It's all beat up in here, and a couple new formations. And I'm gonna walk out to the trail. I'm gonna walk around it, and it's gonna be really scary. Because the scarier it gets, it's like the more and more you know, the scarier it can get. I like to do my research, and like I open up one door, I don't close the other door, I leave it halfway open. So it's like the Matrix. He's talking about the Matrix, and you're going in and in further, but all of a sudden all those little half doors open back up. For example, if you say right off one thing right away, no, but you can leave that door halfway open. If you find 3 or 4 other things that would support the first thing that you said in your mind that you closed, that just proved the first thing that you said was wrong. So you got to remember, when you're researching, think A, B, A, B. Oh, they're starting to make some noises over there. If you go into this A and A, B thinking of leaving a half a door open, most people don't do that. as you can see, people say they're doing this, they're doing that, they're doing that, because they're going crazy and they write one things off in their mind. For example, a big black thing walking through the forest needs a ton of land and elk. As they're thinking about bears and other things, while these things survive and are popping up all over the place for years. We cannot comprehend that situation. But when you're researching, you say, oh, that's not it, and you see 3 things in a row that will prove that that is false. Then if you leave that half door open, all of a sudden you have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, E, H, D, and even more. As you can see, I see even more in often cases, and it's because of that types of thinking. I know in my heart from a long time ago, and I researched all this, some people seem to be confined into the other realms of it. Some people can be confined into the physical realms of it. And I even, on that note, I try to leave my mind open, just like the birds that went over my head. Sometimes they can see it. They see me every time I come out here, and I haven't been here for a year. So I have to think, and think about other things. But I also can write things off and then block those things off that are not, and that are, that might be like somebody placing the sticks in the X, or kids in a park. But then it's not, because they could be tricking you, and that's what they do. So you got to kind of think both ways and continue on with your research. What a better place to start off. Look at that. You don't see that often. Check out this. This is where they made a cross again, where you can only see it on the other side. See that leaner? That's right next to those other leaners over there. Looks like an X coming back. They do some weird stuff in a tree. Way down there. Let's take a look at that. The X coming back. It's quite unusual. It's leaning in there. That's a quite precarious situation. Like I said, they mow all this. They take care of it. They can come up and down the roads. Video recording on my way out. Look at this. It's bent down here. It's going all the way right across, like it's in your face, like we're stupid human beings. But that's just what it does with the portal stick around it to your thingy. Look at this one. I'm a freak. I just stepped over the mountain. Look at this. Get a load of that brake. Just get a load of that. How did that happen? Park maintenance do that? I don't think so. And look at the one underneath it. That's gnarly. Look at the leverage of that brake. And that, you wonder why those trees are like wise. But it's powerful enough to do that, to make these big knots in the trees, and to live here for centuries. Lots of foot activity in here. I cannot believe it. I mean, it's like a bunch of kids went Easter egg hunting. I mean, it's like all over the place. There's another break right here. There. Here's a unusual stick placement. You see the wall? Look at this. So I was just saying, how I'm looking for a marker along the edges, all the way down, something protruding or that's sticking out. Today I brought my lucky walking stick with me, but right up here, look at that star formation of sticks. That tells you a point to go in where you can go and walk around where you see more and more sticks, and it's kind of like a marker. You see how it's all formed up there? It's pretty crazy, isn't it? I'll go out there and check it out real quick. This is not normal. And this is what I'm looking for. That's why when you walk on the edges of fields, it is real easy to see where they're at. There's even a leaner right there. There's an A on the bottom. See, isn't it unusual how they mow this? This thing's sticking out here like that. And it's just been throwing on there. They just only threw a pot on there. But to be look like a star. And that's the one that I know people didn't do. Like, they can do this and try to trick you, but there's always one in here in these sticks that you can see that people did not do, and that's this one. Something weird. That one's leaning up there, that one's leaning up on that one, so you don't really think that if you just threw them that that's going to lean on that, that's going to lean on that, and then back in there somewhere. And that's where you see a whole bunch of them. Look at that. That's going on both sides of the trees. So back behind in there, and that's a good starter point.